Hey, make sure you buckle up and brace yourself for heart-pounding chases and plot twists that are more thrilling than the movies. If you want to feel like you're on a roller coaster without leaving your seat, then welcome to COPSCAM Police US. Now let's go. The intense chase continues in the northern area. The suspect, recklessly driving an unmarked car, is quickly pursued by the police. With a sudden burst of speed, the race is on. Will the police outrun the fleeing suspect this time? The car speeds through crowded intersections, blowing through red lights and weaving like it's tearing up the streets. Every sharp turn feels like a challenge to fate. Everything spiraled out of control as the car suddenly crashed into a parked vehicle. It all came crashing down, and any hope of escape vanished. The tense chase ended with cold handcuffs, bringing the reckless run to a close. In this breathless chase, the fugitive is risking his life, with each rev of the engine a step closer to the line of life and death. But can he escape, or is fate waiting at the end of the road? This chase is like a marathon of gas tanks. Whoever has more gas wins, but unfortunately the police don't worry about running out of gas. Only the fugitive worries about running out. Admittedly, both drivers in the chase were formidable. The policeman expertly navigated every corner, while the fugitive recklessly swerved as if he were risking his life. But in the end, his skills couldn't save him from being handcuffed. The fugitive thought speed would help him escape, but the cop was driving with the composure of a seasoned hunter. This race was only a matter of time. Motorbikes whiz through intersections like the wind, but just one wrong-way vehicle can end a life in an instant. In the end, the fugitive who ran into a dead end had to abandon his belongings and run for his life. But even if he could escape temporarily, it was only a matter of time before the law came to find him. No helmet, covered license plate, and speeding through the winding roads at breakneck speed. A reckless act filled with danger, setting the stage for an inevitable chase. Every sharp turn, every dangerous swerve through traffic. Each near collision is a clear sign. He's gambling with his life. Suddenly, at the intersection, a car appeared out of nowhere. The motorcycle crashed head-on, the impact echoing like the final bell ending this dangerous game. The suspect, in a bold and reckless move, delivered a direct kick to the police car. A clear act of defiance. But this isn't a game, it's real life, and the consequences are anything but predictable. In a moment of intense pressure, the suspect's car was completely surrounded, with no way out. He had no other choice but to face the consequences right in front of him. Amid the crowded streets, two young men without helmets weaved through traffic as if they owned the road. The police quickly noticed, and the chase began immediately. In just a few short minutes, the police blocked the vehicle's path. The two young men had no choice but to surrender, a swift end to their reckless weaving. Breaking the law always comes with a price. The reckless rider covered his license plate, speeding on his motorcycle at a terrifying pace, weaving through dangerous curves in an attempt to escape. But the police stayed on his every move, determined not to give him a chance to get away. Then the fateful moment arrived. The motorcycle skidded across the road, and in the blink of an eye, the police swarmed in and took him down. A bitter end for someone who thought speed and tricks could outsmart justice. With just a few seemingly harmless questions, the young man suddenly turned and bolted. The chase erupted instantly, with police on motorcycles seizing the fleeing suspect on foot. A bold move, but dangerously reckless. Despite all his efforts to evade, he quickly fell into the police's trap. Within just a few sharp turns, he was completely caught, without a chance to react. A shocking end to what seemed like a flawless escape. The immaturity of the two teenagers was evident in every panicked turn of the wheel, trying to escape the police, not realizing that every acceleration only pushed them closer to dire consequences. This kid will surely remember the reckless chase forever. Luckily, no incident occurred, but running away is never an escape from the law. A moment when it seemed like everything was under control. Suddenly, one person jumped down, while the other decided to recklessly drive away. The tense situation in just a split second started a chase. Even I couldn't take my eyes off the thrilling chase scenes. Every turn and acceleration made my heart pound. He probably thought he could escape. But unfortunately, all roads lead to the police. Two young men on a motorcycle sped off at a breakneck pace with police in hot pursuit. They recklessly raced through crowded streets, driving against traffic and weaving between vehicles, ignoring all the dangers. A heart-stopping turn. The danger increases with every second. Despite every attempt to evade, the police refuse to let the suspect slip out of their control. With no way out, they ran on foot through the canals. The police immediately gave chase and quickly subdued them. The highway patrol immediately gave chase as the motorcycle sped off, exceeding the speed limit. The rider maneuvered recklessly, ignoring all the dangers ahead on the road. Cornered with no way out, all of the criminal's reckless efforts were in vain. With no escape left, he was caught, bringing the intense chase to an inevitable end.